I'm Sarah, this is Abby, and welcome to Azul Unlimited. I'm a scuba instructor, and I lived in my van for a little over 3 years after living abroad as a dive shop owner. Now I'm living in an old sailboat with the hopes of sailing and diving around the Pacific Northwest and beyond. On this channel, you'll get scuba lessons, dive site explorations, and sailing adventures. Join the community here on YouTube or come diving with me around the world on one of my expeditions. Well, hello and welcome to Mexico, Cabo San Lucas. I'm here for my Baja dive expeditions. But right now I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor for today's video, Divers Alert Network. You've probably heard of Dan from my previous videos, or you know them because they are well known in the insurance world, diving insurance, but they also make great diver gear. And this bag right here, this dry backpack, travels with me everywhere. It's literally my carry-on bag. I take it on boats to store my cameras so they don't get wet and ruined. So if you want to check out their stuff, they also have safety gear like O2 kits, first aid kits, all that good stuff. I've left a link in the description below. Don't tell my dad I'm up here. The past couple of months, I've been preparing the boat for winter. Are you really doing this? I'm going to connect both of these to my giant house battery. And in between projects, I took time off to help introduce my friend Olivia to the cold water diving around Washington. What are we doing today?
We are going to go learn Drysuit.
Woohoo! She's coming to the warm side. Well, cold side.
Cold side.
Olivia is the creator of the brand Fully Submerged on social media and also has a swimwear line. But her day job scheduled her for 6 weeks of work on the West Coast. Vámonos. Come on, Miss Abby. We're seeing your favorite person. The trip provided the perfect excuse to properly reconnect with Drysuit diving. I met Olivia through Instagram a few years ago, and we bonded through our experiences of being women divers on the internet. We met in person a little over a year ago at DEMA, and have stayed in touch ever since. When she said she'd be in Washington for this trip, I connected her to PADI instructor Atina and the dive shop Underwater Sports to get her sorted with a Drysuit orientation. She was already Drysuit certified, but didn't have much experience, so it was time to set up her own Drysuit and get some practice in. It's new Drysuit day.
That's what I was just asking.
Look at this fully submerged swimwear. Want to give a little spin? Look at that. Look at that. Oh, girl. Yeah. Oh, it's a back zip.
Back zip, so you need a buddy.
You need a buddy.
You need a buddy.
No solo diving for you.
Well, that was never going to be the case.
Go ahead, don't be afraid. There you go.
Reverse burn.
Oh God.
It's like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I'm gonna spread these, and when I do, punch through. Just don't punch me. I think that's fine. If that's tight, I can loosen it for you to get your ankle in there.
Should it be?
You should be all the way in.
Yeah, all the way.
How many people does it take to get into a Drysuit?
New Drysuit. That's the quality.
New Drysuit. Okay, fair.
Boom.
Yeah, there we go. One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
100%
I
natural.
couldn't do more than 4. I was like,
Moment.
sorry, just giggle and grin. All right. I want your arms like this, not this.
I have the weirdest friends. I love them.
Bowed,
This
and
is
it's too
weird.
stretched, any straighter, and it's all weirdly.
Frame is important.
Okay. You're in.
Yes, work.
You're in.
There you go.
That's how it ought to fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it ought to fit.
In a Drysuit course, as with most other courses, spending a few hours in the pool is a good idea to get a grip on the new equipment and skill techniques. It can also be a fun time to just be silly and play with your friends because, after all, we are primarily in the sport for the fun of it. I have to admit, I don't do this much, which is one of the reasons I don't have any of the silly skills like being able to consistently blow a perfect bubble ring. Olivia handled her dry suit orientation and skills like an absolute champ, and we all felt good about moving forward with some ocean dives. If you're looking for more resources on dry suit diving, she recently made a video about choosing the right dry suit, and I've made several videos about my journey with dry suit diving. You can see all of those videos linked in the description.
What's the verdict? Please don't fall into the pool.
Yeah, stay dry just to get wet. I'm just trying to imagine doing this when it's like freezing cold out.
It's actually easier when it's freezing cold. When it's hot outside, it's like miserable. I just said I have a home I can shower at.
Woo!
Woohoo! We're home. Get it. Stay. Okay. Okay.
We decided on Redondo for our first dive with Olivia because it's a pretty simple dive site and was close to her Airbnb. Redondo is in Des Moines and has been featured on my channel previously because of the 6-gill shark diving that can happen here during the summertime.
Ooh. All right, get it, get it. I love that you're diving with these little like Beetlejuice bows. Very cute. Ah!
Now, in the colder months, we're getting the benefit of better visibility, and it's totally worth the drop in temperature. We all got in the water, and the first thing we did was check wading. It's dives like these that make me appreciate being in the water with friends instead of solo diving. When I was learning dry suit, I didn't know anyone in the area, and I was figuring out almost everything on my own. When I think back to that time, I laugh because a lot of headaches could have been avoided by diving with knowledgeable dive buddies or instructors, but it's not always easy to get connected to other divers. That's the main reason why I make these videos and work so hard to create an open and supportive community. We all need a little help on our journeys with the sport. diver. What's going on there? Oh my gosh. Here, let me give you a hand.
Coming there.
The Tesla assist right there.
I'm dry.
So, gear is washed. What do we think? Dry suit diving, yeah or nay? What is that giggle for?
It's a lot. Would I be the person who's like, I'm gonna dry suit dive in Florida now because there are those people, you know, that dry suit, that's it? No. I will be happy to go back into a wetsuit or just in my skin suit. But as a way to dive like much colder water, yeah, I mean, I think it'll take some getting used to, and it is a bit to put on, but I was like not cold. And it was weird getting out and being like dry.
Could just go to lunch.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't have to change. Yeah, that's weird. But it's a lot, and you also, yeah, just like this is how I felt. Right off the bat, I wouldn't say I'm like immediately like, yeah, dry suit.
Nice.
But I was warm.
There you have it. She was warm. She was warm. End of story. That's all that matters. After a successful first couple of dives, Olivia and I made a trip to the Hood Canal, stopping first at my favorite shore diving site, Sund Rock. This dive was a beautifully moody example of diving in the Pacific Northwest. You ready for this?
I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't really know what to expect, but...
I'm obviously ready for this because half my van is in your car. My marina lost power, so I brought my fridge. Good thing it's small.
Yeah, it is actually pretty small. I thought your toilet was your fridge.
On dive, 2 of dry suit diving?
This will be the third.
Third dive. Oh, that's right, because I didn't go on the second one. I'm a winner. Very organized, very demure. I've spent several days exploring dive sites around this area, and this is one of my favorites because of the sea life, the ease and comfort of the dive site, and, of course, the hot showers. If you only have one day of diving in the Hood Canal, this spot is worth a visit. Just make sure to go online to make a reservation before your dive day. There's no need to stress about navigation here. Sund Rock is very simple to explore thanks to the topography and detailed dive map located in the parking lot.
We're not in Florida anymore. All right, let's see what you got. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Get it. Get it.
like a little hot for that. After our rainy dives, we stayed the night at an Airbnb owned by a couple who run a small dive operation off their 1969 36-foot Grand Banks trawler. Ooh, buddy. I had never been boat diving in the Hood Canal, but it's high on my list for exploring with my boat next year, so we decided to check it out. The owners, Catherine and Kelly, took great care of us throughout our stay. Catherine not only prepared the food, but was also our dive guide on the boat. Not too shabby, hey? Teamwork makes the dream work. There we go. Low tide. Okay, I would not mind spending a little bit of time over here. This is cute. Maybe I'll bring the boat over to the Hood Canal. That'd be fun. So spacious. Okay, dry cabin. Oh, cute. Dan, nice, represent. I love it. Oh my God, very cool. She said the boat wasn't really designed for dive charters, but because it's her passion, they run a small operation from it, and I can totally relate. When I look around different boats, I can see why my boat and many sailboats are not the preferred vessels for dive operations. But I'm in the same mindset. I'm gonna make it work. Boat diving in the Hood Canal offers a unique opportunity to explore one of the Pacific Northwest's most vibrant underwater ecosystems. And while topside, you get the most gorgeous mountain views. This fjord-like waterway is home to stunning marine life and offers a wide range of dive sites. The calm waters and decent visibility in the winter months make it ideal for divers of all levels. We had 2 stunning dives, and throughout the day I was taking notes on how boating works in the Hood Canal. Are there tricky navigational spots? Where are the day-use buoys? Where could I anchor or dock for a few nights? I have spent many days on boats throughout my career, but now that I'm actually learning to drive and live on a boat, I watch captains and deckhands with a deeper understanding. Even on things that I've seen a million times, like docking and mooring, I just always thought it looked so simple until I got behind the helm. Every time I'm on a boat, I'm learning new techniques for how to deal with different situations, and I'm making plans on how to set up my boat to be as safe as possible. Having this experience with palling around makes me optimistic about my plans to explore further away from my marina next year. I have moments where I severely doubt my abilities to do what I have in mind, so every little glimmer of hope reignites the spark. We wrapped up Olivia's stay with a family-style dinner at Atina's house to discuss the successes of the trip.
Come in. You got it. Dinner time with Atina. How you doing?
How are you?
Look at that.
A little okay?
This woman is a genius. One more dish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the soup.
No big deal. Ooh, buddy. Perfect. Is it worth it getting Drysuit certified and diving around the Puget Sound?
I think so, actually. I will say my first Drysuit dive, getting in and out of it, I was like, I don't know about this. It's a lot of work, and it's like so much gear, maneuverability. I was like, I felt very constricted and cumbersome, but I think I in total will have done 6 dives. Being out here, I'm already like feeling a lot more comfortable, more of a tool to explore more dive sites, more different type of dive environments. That's another thing with Washington. I'm very, had very little Pacific diving, and it's like always blows my mind how different underwater environments can be. It's like a completely different world. It's like traveling to different planets almost.
And this one over here was Drysuit instructor.
Hello.
For Olivia. Something that I was really impressed by, even with the first dive, you were saying, oh, I'm uncomfortable, or like it just feels different or whatever.
You were just,
are you kidding?
no problem.
Yeah, you handled it great. It was awesome.
It is definitely still some adjusting though. Well, I think just because I can tell when it starts, I start losing control, and I'm trying to like pull it back in before I've lost complete control. But I'm also like definitely limiting the things, like I was telling Sarah when we were out. I tend to be a diver that's doing all these goofy dancey things underwater, and I like can't be doing all that in the Drysuit. I'm like shifting.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, which is what everyone says. So that's good to know, because I do like doing my stupid dancey stuff underwater. But yeah, Sarah was like looking at this bait ball up above her head, and I just saw her looking up, and so I'm like, oh, what's she looking at? And I go to look up, and I'm like, and I was like, nope, whatever's up there, I'm like, it's not for me. We're staying down here. This is my zone.
You'll see the video later.
Yeah, I'll see the video later.
What was your favorite thing that you saw?
I think that shrimp krill cloud thing was just so mind-boggling to me. I don't know why that like really, I was so taken by it. We're going up the wall a little bit, and we hit this like kind of hazy cloud, and I thought it was just particulate in the water. And then like if you look a little closer, you could see there were tiny, tiny little shrimp. I was so caught off guard by it that I think that kind of is the thing that like sticks in my head the most from all the things that we saw.
GPOs,
wolf eels, no, shrimp.
Microscopic shrimp, yeah.
Okay, well, do you know what's also one of my favorite creatures underwater? You're gonna hate this. The freaking cucumbers. The sea cucumbers. I love them.
No.
I don't know that there's more of a story. It's just, you know, when you see something and you're like, yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, exactly. You're like, you are me, I am you. We are together in this moment.
When are you coming back?
January.
I won't be here.
Oh, where are you going?
Mexico, baby!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Baja dive expedition.
Yeah, probably at that point to do another, back here for the generic brand.
Okay.
Do some work.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want more from the Azul Unlimited community, check out the different membership tiers on Patreon, or sign up for one of my future dive expeditions. Okay, love you, bye! This is a family channel, guys.
This program, you just
That suit is tight right there on you.
This is a medium. All those squats I do. My workout plan is on my website.
No, it's being a woman carrying the weight of the world.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome.
Literally triple social media inception happening.
So much social media. Welcome to my little studio. I'm in an Airbnb in Mexico, and this place echoes like mad. So I'm on the bed under a blanket, and this is where I'm recording my YouTube video, the voiceover. So, little behind the scenes. Here's my computer. That's my script. This is what content creation looks like sometimes. Oh dear.